my gosh.
Oh, hey.
Oh, hey.
Sorry, I got caught up reading our latest Golden Age tribute.
It's a nice looking cover you got there.
I know it is, isn't it? Listen to this. Boom! Mighty Captain Marvel saves the female boss. Billy may dislike you, but not enough to see you dead. Ooh, powerful language.
Wow.
Captain Marvel, my hero. Gulp. Stop it, Curtis. The only kisses I want are from your sister Dahlia. Whew.
Okay.
See, even back then, gender fluid.
I'm ready to whiz right now just reading that there.
Oh, they don't make them like that anymore, sir.
They don't. Literally discontinued them.
Yeah, they literally discontinued them. They so nobody cared so much that they're now free for anybody to use.
Yes, they are public domain. It's great.
I love public domain.
Yep.
I'm sure some other companies disagree.
Oh, it's fine. I'm sure it's fine.
Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to MBartist Alley. I am your host, Stephen Ahola, and becoming a consistent fixture in the number 2 chair, Mr. Mostafa Musa. How you doing today, sir?
Doing good. Getting last minute stuff ready for MegaCon right up until the bell here.
Right?
Yep.
Right. I just sent 2 pallets of product down with our booth, and it literally cleared the border customs an hour ago.
How long ago did you send it?
Last Thursday.
Ooh, okay, just in time. Wow. Now it has to clear like say New York and then Philadelphia or Pennsylvania and then like Carolina. It's gonna clear each state. Is that it now?
I don't know. I don't know how many hands we have to grease to get down there, but we'll get it down there. We just hope we get it down there in time. But we're taking down $100,000 worth of product, so we're excited. George and our fine friends over at Fan Expo said, Steve, we're giving you enough space to fill 20 by 20, so you might as well make it happen. I was like,
you know what we're gonna be filling a lot of?
Boots.
That's
boots. Right. Please say boots. Because I don't think they have carts there.
I don't know if they have boots. That's more of a Texas thing, but sure, yeah. They have flip flops. We're gonna fill our flip flops down there.
Oh yes. Well, that's
Sandals.
Not good. You can't fill too many in flip flops.
No, they'll just come right out.
Yeah. Oh well. Yeah. We're like going crazy here trying to get ready for MegaCon, and one thing's for sure. I don't know. Like, have you lifted a lot of stuff up and down stairs with the mask on? Like having to wear the mask?
I was gonna say I just did, but not with the mask on. No, that's gonna be. And in the August heat, it's very humid. I don't think you guys have a lot of humidity up there, so yeah, it's gonna feel like Texas.
Well, I can tell you, we had to haul our booth, which is 20 by 20, up and down 3 flights of stairs. My Josh, our business manager, likes to call it hand bombing. And let me tell you, I did like 1 flight up the stairs going this way. And I was like, I can totally understand why Cobra troopers had such terrible aim. They were exhausted. They couldn't breathe.
Yeah.
They couldn't breathe. Like, it makes total sense why they always lost. G.I. Joe, no mask. Cobra, nothing but masks.
That's true, huh? They were conscious of not spreading germs even back then in the 80s.
Yeah, it's like who knew that Cobra was so health conscious?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. They want to take over the world, but they want to do it responsibly.
Yes. Yeah. Did you ever see that meme after the Washington riots where it showed Cobra Commander going? All I had to do is walk to the front door.
No, that's no, I didn't see that.
all these years he's trying to take over America the hard way. All he had to do is go up to the front door.
Yeah. It's surprising what you can do if you just knock.
Yeah, I know, right? Communication's the key, guys. Communication's the key.
Exactly.
Are you worried about MegaCon?
I am cautiously optimistic. So I think I've told you, like the last several shows I've done, the attendance has been crazy. It's been honestly, I've had days that are like New York Comic Con, as far as the amount of people, how busy I am, how much I sold, whatever. I think because it's Florida. It's been in the news lately. Because of the Delta variant popping up, because of the masks mandates again in that show. It's going to be the first show that's required masks that I've done since December.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think, maybe if I would have ordered a certain amount, maybe I'm ordering a little less just in case, because it is a 4-day show, but I don't know. I'm cautiously optimistic. I hope the turnout is great. I might just be like, oh, wait, no, I was crazy. This is amazing.
Well, I've been told that the tickets are right on par with a regular year. So
that's good. That's all you need. That's a great show. So that's all you need.
Yeah. So I hope everybody will come out. So if you're in the Florida area or in the Orlando area and you were planning to go to Disney and stop on by a MegaCon and come visit us, because we're going to have lots and lots of pretty pictures. We're going to be filling the eye candy. And Ara's with us and Brandon's with us. Brandon's going to be meeting us at C2E2. So we better get ready for Brendan, as long as he doesn't get Facebook locked out again.
Oh no! Did he get locked out?
Well, it was so funny because Brendan, we love you. You know that we love you.
Brendan's great.
Him and his lovely wife, TMNT cover with Mustafa. There you go. Him and his lovely wife have been supporters of us like almost since day one, and there was one time where he was like, he would send me bids on Messenger because he got banned on Facebook for speaking his mind. He says,
"Oh,
let's leave it at that." And look at that, we finally got our number 3, Mr. John Hebert. How you doing, sir?
I am doing most excellently today.
Good to hear. And good news is showering on you today, my friend. You got your first online commission at johnhebertart.com for Fan Expo Dallas.
Yeah, what is it? Do you know?
He wants you to do an Indiana Jones.
Oh, that's cool. Geez, I don't think I've ever drawn it. Yes, I did draw Indiana once a long time ago as a tryout for Marvel. God, that's
nothing
so
but
cool.
drawing Dr. Jones for you, sir.
And I also had some other really good news, which unfortunately I can't put out there in public, but it's big. So
that's
I'm
awesome.
very happy.
Secretive news always turns out to be good news. Isn't that right, friend?
Steve, you know what it is, so you can tell everybody privately. We just can't put it out here yet.
All right, we'll talk about it off the air.
But it's of Sylvester Stallone level inside information. It's Sylvester Stallone level excitement.
Is it over the top?
Why, yes, it is.
Yeah.
And did you know?
God, you're horrible at keeping secrets, man.
Yeah, well, hey, it could be Asia. They were on the soundtrack. It could be Eddie Money. It could be Sammy Hagar. But yes, it's over the top.
Oh my God!
You little surf punk. Did anybody get that reference or not?
No, but I like it.
Look up the video.
Oh my God!
The music video.
And beside John on his desk is a brick with the word "subtle" on it.
Yeah. Well, I've never been accused of being subtle.
And look at that in the Foursquare, bongo drum below, Miss Francine Delgado, art director of Barbie. How we never talk about it. How is Barbie going?
Barbie's okay. She's going out with her friend. She has another new Barbie friend, and I cannot talk more about it because I'm on an NDA.
Oh, okay. Yeah, John. For those that don't know, especially John, an NDA is a non-disclosure agreement.
I didn't say much more than that.
It means you're not allowed to even drop hints.
Wow.
I guess who's the guy that played the Incredible Hulk in the Avengers? What's his name?
Mark Ruffalo?
Yes. John is the Mark Ruffalo.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Just let it stream on Instagram the whole time.
I hate you guys. I hate you guys so much. Do I really need this bullshit?
And speaking of bullshit, look who just joined us. Legend, inker, inker extraordinaire himself, Mr. Joe Rubenstein. How you doing today, sir?
John.
Hi, Joe.
I just found out what an NDA means, so
Wow.
So I feel better.
It's a secretive NRA number.
Okay. You know,
Holy cow.
Joe, we've missed you the last. Oh, sorry, not Joe. I will reference you by the name you wish to be called. Yo, we've missed
Hey,
you the
yo.
last couple weeks. Yo,
yeah. Thanks.
how has
Yo in Spanish means I. So when I read, I like yo. No.
I know it means I.
Okay.
Yo, I. And then, so what's up? What are you doing?
Just here,
What are you, a
talking a little
teenage girl?
bit.
You know, I did Barbie for a little while, and she's got to have like 3 eyelashes, and I always thought, why not 4? Who's it gonna hurt?
When you said you did Barbie, I was afraid there's a
I thought there was a comment coming there.
Yeah, I did Barbie, but she doesn't call back anymore.
And she still got a restraining order.
Yeah.
Was that Debbie's sister?
Wow.
How was Terrificon? Was it terrific, yo?
Yes. It was a real comic book convention. Lots and lots and lots of real comic book artists and ones I want to mention but can't. And but maybe I should. Maybe I should do initials.
Do it.
Anyway,
John's been dropping hints left, right, and center.
you mean the Mark Ruffalo of our group? Okay.
Exactly.
An attractive man, a good actor.
John, you know we all love you. Until you get we wouldn't like you angry.
That's right.
It was big. It was great. It was fine. Everybody, some people wore masks. Some people didn't. I wore my mask my entire time. And,
awesome.
I'll happily go back. In Connecticut, apparently there's nothing to do except go to the casino on Friday and Saturday.
That's correct.
So,
pretty much.
So it's like it's all rural. There's plains and hills and valleys, and then you make a turn, and there's a futuristic city.
Yeah.
In this, and that's the casino.
Isn't that amazing when you come down that hill into it? Oh my God.
Yeah, it's a good 45 minutes from the airport, right?
Yeah.
An hour to get to my hotel.
An hour is an hour. Yeah.
An hour to get to the hotel, and then like 8 minutes to get to the actual convention center from there.
I still remember wandering in there the first time I went for not a convention, but a concert. And I had stayed with Zach, and I drove there, and it was like I came down that hill, and they had like these torches burning around it, and there was a fog. It was like something out of a movie. It's majestic.
And then you saw Kong come out.
That's right.
So did you feel like you're in Judge Dredd and you're entering Mega City or something like that?
I used to live in Mega City, but now I moved to the West Coast.
Right. So I heard a really cool story that you had one customer come up and drop like just a ton of books on you, and you had to remark every single one of them. What was that like?
Yeah, we don't talk about that.
Oh, okay.
Undisclosure.
Sorry. I didn't know there was an NDA attached to that one.
Right. Anyway, it's nice to be thought well of at conventions. I mean, how many people in life get asked for their autograph, told that they were an important part of their childhood. They're honored to meet you. They've been a fan for years. It's like the vast majority of people lead lives of quiet desperation, which I think is a grow, where you don't have anything to point to at the end of the day that you've accomplished. You're a waitress or you're an insurance salesman or something. There's nothing to say I did that, and we get to do that, and it's really a very privileged life. And I also think after a year and a half, the people are really crazed to get back out there, the fans. And they just want to, and on one level, it's like, oh my God, it's been a year and a half. I wonder who's still alive. Some are not. On the other hand, it's like, oh, it never stopped. It's like it was yesterday. This is what a comic book convention looks like, unless it's one where it's 70% movie stars and they throw some comic book people into the corner. So,
right. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you have a good time, and literally 1 week from now. We will John will be meeting us 3 weeks from now at UltraCon, but the 4 of us will be meeting at Orlando for MegaCon. So let's hope.
I think I maybe skip MegaCon, guys, and I will join you to UltraCon. It's not completely official, but I think after today I maybe skip MegaCon.
Was there something we said?
I'll bring deodorant, Fran. I promise.
Yeah.
I promise to think of all you while I'm on the beach.
Then you, John. Then you.
Well, Fran, is it definite, or are you still thinking on it?
It's almost definitely like
Almost
definitely.
All right. Well,
is it because it's Florida and what's going on there?
Yes.
Okay.
But I don't want to bring it down for anybody else. But yeah.
We were literally just talking about that before you got on, actually.
If Fran's not going and John's not going, I'm not going.
all right. So Mustafa and I will be singing all by ourselves at MegaCon. So,
Oh, I'm bringing friends. I'm gonna.
Oh, you're bringing friends?
Yeah,
Oh, I don't.
yeah.
Oh, you better bring extra because I don't have any.
I'll bring a couple now.
All right, guys. Well, anyways, we're glad to have all you guys here with us right now, and we're glad that you guys are watching. If you are watching, you're watching on either YouTube, Facebook, or some of our other partners, such as Collector's Toy Shop, Midlife Crisis, and oh my God, somebody get a milk carton and see if we have a match.
It's Indiana Jones.
Holla.
It's Indiana Jimmy.
Yeah.
Hi, stranger.
Jimmy Jones.
How's it going, kids?
Fine as
Wow,
kind.
your timing is perfect. We were just talking about cons and everything. Where in the world is Jimmy Mulligan?
I am in Florida, if you couldn't tell by the Spanish moss and the flooding. The flooding. That whole lake out there, that was a parking lot about an hour ago.
Oh, wow.
See, Francine, he's not afraid of Florida.
He lives in Florida.
I don't live here.
Oh, you don't? Oh.
I practically live here, but I don't live here.
Did you want to get there early?
In Florida.
You want to get there a week early, Jimmy?
Yes. No,
Yeah.
I was supposed to be doing Atlanta this weekend, but I'm not. My son's birthday is on Friday, so I sent my assistant on ahead to do the show, and I'm saving up my energy for MegaCon.
I begged you not to have children.
Two of them at that.
Stupid pull-out method never works.
Wow.
Wow.
You mean Pope's pinball?
Hey, I've got 4 of them. I can speak from experience.
Oh my God, Stephen.
Wow.
3
The
for me.
2 times
And I'm
I've
old.
slept with a woman.
I think if
Here we
you
go.
use
Okay,
vitamin,
yes, Stephen.
even if you use vitamin E, your stretch lights might go away.
We'll give that a go next time. That's okay. I made sure I got the permanent solution.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I always rely on my personality.
Yeah, I had some guy in a mask snip my bum like a Lethal Weapon series.
Oi.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Yikes. I always relied on my personality for birth control.
Oh, yeah. All right, let's skip on that. Oh, and also we're on the Toy Hive today. Thank you for reminding me, Brendan. I was just so happy to see James join us. Oh, great. Thanks. Anyways, guys, as you can see, we are now 6 artists, and as artists do, we have art to show. So let's throw up the featured art prints before we get too carried away. All right, here's our featured art prints. Let's walk through them. We've got Bob McLeod. Hopefully he'll grace us for his 12 minutes. We have the timer on standby. Batman 66.
Yeah, gorgeous.
We got Chad Harden's Harley Quinn 300 homage. Homage, yes. A much better word.
That's fromage. It's very
Fromage.
cheap.
Well, if Chad ever comes on, we'll ask him.
My favorite actor, Art Fromage.
Francine, this one's yours. You want to tell us a little bit about this piece?
What's not to tell about that? That's Dazzler. Is part of my ensemble team of roller derby girls. And I saw, guys, you did a montage on how it looks in the wall and looks amazing. So based on that, guys, buy that one because it really looks great in the wall.
You still got it, Francine.
Yeah. After this, she's going to be going on to her, what do you call those, infomercial job. Next, we have Jamie Coker. He'll be joining us shortly. His Futurama gang's all here. Mr. Mulligan. Oh,
I'm here.
We've got one of your pieces. You want to talk about this one?
Yeah, so that was the Ninja Turtles 101 cover featuring Jenica. And it was, I think, the first time that Jenica was on the cover, kind of ahead of the boys, in front of the boys. So it was fun. I did a little bit of slight redesigning on her, and that piece has been pretty popular. And somebody told me that comic is selling for like $900 or something like that for the first few issues. So
Well, that's crazy. So cool.
I
Yeah,
know that makes sense to me.
The comic market has gone insane since COVID started. It's just, yeah. But it's a great cover, and if this is the first appearance of Jenica as a turtle, it's a hot book right now.
Well, I'm sure she's been on the cover. Maybe she has.
It's not her first appearance, but yeah, it's an early appearance for sure.
Right.
It was the first one. That's what they told me anyway. It was the first one of her kind of taking precedence over the boys as far as her being like the leading figure.
Mhm.
They could have just been doing that to make me feel nice, though. I don't know.
Well, yeah. That's issue 100 or 101?
101.
Okay. I did one of her on 100, but it wasn't all of them. It was just her. So
Well,
this might be like with her and everybody else.
Yeah, I don't know. They're going to say whatever they can say to sell comics. So whatever works.
Yeah.
At $900, they better say whatever they're going to say.
Yeah.
That
great
might,
colors.
that might be only the one that comes with the full Ninja Turtle costume. I'm not sure.
It's all good. It's a great piece, and it's one of our featured art prints today. And what do we got next?
It's
Mr. Rubenstein.
Wow.
Yep, it's the boys and the girl.
Bravo.
And the girls.
And the two girls. Yeah.
Joe, I got a question. This is a marker rendering, correct?
Yeah.
What's the biggest difference between? I actually had someone ask me, what's the biggest difference for you between marker rendering and painting?
Painting is really painting. It's like, with markers, you have to layer. You have to get one color over the other color to get the proper value and color you want. With watercolors, you just mix it up on the palette. You can also layer also. But the reason I use markers for the comic book stuff is because it's an intenser color. And I think it just feels more like a comic book.
Intenser? Is that a word?
What?
Intenser?
Intenser, and I've made it up, and it's copyright, so F you.
It is a new word now.
When Joe copyrights something, he doesn't put TM, he puts FU after it.
That's right.
As a signature. As a
That's
warning
right.
offense. Sorry, I wasn't born in this country, Jimmy. Okay, anyway.
You can use. I like that.
Right. It's
yeah.
actually I wanted to say it's a gooder color, but I'm sure
I like
something's
that
gonna
too.
happen.
What are you from Troy, New York?
It's from regular parents actually. So it's a more intense color, and I just think it feels more like comic books, and it's just I think it's more appropriate. I mean, if somebody wants me to do a Guardians of the Galaxy painting, it would not be this. What can I tell you?
All right, let's move on. Mr. Hebert, I love this piece.
Thank you. The X-Men, yeah, that was fun. That was fun. Although we did have to art direct the heck out of it, but it was fun.
Yes, originally Iceman was Sandman.
Oh my God, he was brown. Everything about him was brown.
And they had everything wrong on the colors. We had the neon classic X-Men. Each one had a different. They were more like Power Rangers at the time.
It's bright now, but I mean, originally it looked like something that ought to be on the side of somebody's van in the 70s. It was rough.
One day I'll have to pull it out and show it.
What's that?
Wolverine with a unicorn horn.
Almost.
Yeah.
Oh,
Almost.
if you do that, someone will put it in a van. I assure you.
Yeah, the only color he got right was Storm's backside.
Yeah. It hurt my feelings.
All right, let's move on to the next one. Mustafa, speaking of Wolverine.
Dude.
There you go.
That's sick.
Nice.
Oh, thanks, man. So let's see. I think I've said in the past we were at a show, me and a buddy from high school, and was like, we need to do like a classic like Wolverine ripping through a Sentinel Or as several people have said, the Iron Giant, which just hurts my feelings. It's not the Iron Giant. Anyway, so speaking of MegaCon, actually, my buddy who did the pencils on this, Pablo Lobos, there in the corner, he is going to be joining me for MegaCon, and there might be more space now, so that could work out. But anyway, he's very talented, and yeah, if you guys are going to MegaCon, definitely pick up a sketch from him.
Very cool. If that is Iron Giant, that'd be so mean. Okay, and
it would be rude.
All right, so those are our 9 art prints from each of one of the artists. I see Mr. Coker keeps appearing and disappearing. He must be having that reliable hotel Wi-Fi again. But when he comes back, we'll ask him about. Oh, there he is. Jamie, here is our roving reporter, Jamie. Jamie, where in the world are you today?
Where in the world is Carmen Coker?
Currently in Atlanta, GA. I've heard it pronounced Georgia. Is that right? Georgia? Georgia.
Georgia.
We're in a place called Georgia, Atlanta.
There you go.
Man, I tell you, it has been a journey to this place. I don't want to use the word nightmare, but it might be.
Oh no!
Well, before we
get there, what happened?
Oh, most of it wants to go right now.
No, I was like, what's the what happened?
Okay, we did Raleigh GalaxyCon. Good show. Came down here, thought I had a hotel booked. It looked good on the website. Got there. Oh my God! So we check into the hotel, and immediately there were little red flags going off because there was a bunch of people in the lobby complaining about their rooms, and the lady just kept saying, "Well, we're sold out. We're sold out." And that's like, okay, well, maybe it's just a them thing, not a me thing. Get up to the room. It's a tube TV from like the late 90s, maybe. There's a cracked thing on the wall. The curtains are stained. There's something sticking up from the bed. Looks like if you hit it with your shin, you're gonna break your leg. There was a bunch of people smoking weed outside the entrance. There was people sleeping in the hallways. There was a microwave that if you pull the panel off just a little bit, you're probably going to get electrocuted. There was what else?
Sounds like Dragon Con.
Yeah, it was a lot.
I'm going to Dragon.
Honestly, you reminded me of Dragon Con.
Why does that remind you of Dragon Con?
Don't make fun of where I live.
Yeah, it was. It was bad. I got to the point where I was like, I can't handle this anymore. I got to get out of here.
Don't make fun of the way I live.
This is the best part. When we were checking out, there was a girl. We went down to the lobby, and I told the guy, I need to get out of here. There was a girl in a chair because she had OD'd. Animal control, the police, and the paramedics were there to take her away.
Animal control?
Everything. It was bad. It was.
Were the bed bugs that bad?
Oh man, it was. There was no bed bugs, thankfully, but
they all were on her, huh?
Oh man.
There's a slogan for the hotel: no bed bugs. Everything else is shit.
That's one good thing. Yeah.
Looking on the bright side, guys.
Well, we're glad you made it alive to Georgia or wherever you are in Atlanta. But we've got Georgia. We've got your featured art print. Tell us about your art print. Eric, throw up your print. There we go. Yours is future. No, not Franklin. Get Franklin out of there. Who keeps picking the Franklin? There you go. Tell us about this piece, sir.
Oh yeah, Futurama. Okay, so Futurama is a show that I was never a big fan of The Simpsons, but I did like Futurama, and it was something that people had requested from us for quite a while. So I finally just gave it and drew it. And then John DiMaggio, who does the voice of Bender, was at GalaxyCon Minneapolis, and I brought one up for him to sign for us. And he looked at it, he's like, "So you're the guy who drew this?" He goes, "I've been signing this dang thing all day." So that was a good feeling. And the fry that's in here is cool because it's my second time ever drawing him. The first time I drew him as a wrestler in a ring with a steel chair, blood coming out of his ear, and looked like he had just been in a big. death match. So that was fun.
A schmaz, if you will. Thank you.
All right, so those are our 9 art prints. Let's throw up all 9, and let's tell the fine people who's watching how to get these. All right, guys, there's our 9 art prints. 3 ways you can get them. Number 1, we are encouraging you to comment like Brandon. Brandon says, Jamie, pro tip, never stay at a motel with the word economy in the name. Keep commenting and asking questions and engaging us through the show, because each comment and question gets a ticket into a draw, and Lovejeet's going to pull a name. And one of you fine people are going to be able to pick one of these 9 prints that get sent your way. Number 2, if you can't wait and see if you won, just say, Steven, claim Batman. Claim Batman. Lovejeet will contact you and help you out, whether you want art, print, platinum, or canvas, or go over to MBartist.com. All 9 of these prints are available. And fill your cart and check out, and you will get free shipping with the promo code free shipping. So there you go. That's how you can get these fine art prints. Let's get that off the board. Now we've got the housekeeping done. On with the show. And look at that. We're 7. We are now 7. Thanks with the addition of James, who's in Florida. Off of your milk carton and onto your screen.
Right, into your hearts and post offices.
There you go. All right, guys. So yeah, MegaCon is 1 week away. The shows are like just, I guess you could say we started with the small shows, and now I guess, would you say that MegaCon's probably the biggest one to give it a test run?
I would say, just from shows I've done, that MegaCon is definitely the largest show I've done. Some of the shows in the South have been large as far as crowds wise, but definitely the kind of the behemoth of shows that they've done so far. MegaCon was a good one. I just did Tampa Bay Comic Con this weekend. That was a really good show. None of you guys were there, right? I didn't see you.
No.
Nope.
How was that one?
It was good. It was, it was people were really excited to be there. I know that, I don't know if collectors are kind of running to get commissions at shows yet, because so much of the show was originally going to be celebrity based, and then a bunch of celebs canceled. And something I just want to say, for just in general, from what I've seen and talking to show owners, Dan Farr just purchased the show for Tampa Bay. So that's FanX's, that's the FanX gang. And Dan's a really, really good dude. I know Dan personally. I've been friends with him. So a lot of people, fans especially, they see, celebs canceling, they see talent canceling. But a huge majority of the time, I venture to say that it is insurance writers that basically say, hey, look, we, with some of the, the A-list actors and stuff, we have, $200 million production on the line here. And if you come back and test positive for COVID, we're shutting the production down, and we're not going to cover that. So then you've got pressure from the studios, you got pressure on the agents, and so on. So a lot of times people have come screaming at the cons that they're canceling stuff, but it has nothing to do with the cons. Trust me, the cons want the actors there. And some actors, if they don't have a project going on at that exact moment, they're willing to take the risk and show up and follow through with the fans. But the studios are abundantly cautious when it comes to anything, optics wise that could be damaging. So that's, we've seen a lot of cancellations lately. And it's not that people are getting sick or getting COVID or anything like that. It's just that the studios have insurance companies that they've got to deal with to cover. So I'm kind of jumping in and defending show owners right now, because I know a lot of show owners have gotten shit for cancellations of guests, but it's very seldom has anything to do with the show.
Jamie, you owe $1 to the curse bucket.
Yeah, there was a San Antonio show this past weekend that they had to cancel last minute. And basically the 3 headliners, canceled on them last minute, and they just couldn't run the show otherwise. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
No, I get it. It was a good show. It didn't have, big original buyers. You know, it didn't have people purchasing big originals because it wasn't really an art collector show. It was more of a fandom show. But it was just great to see. I mean, I did really well. It was great to see people there. And, you know, I think we're going to see a lot of shows happening on the East Coast for a very long time before we will see them happening in California.
Really?
Yeah, I was thinking the same. Yeah.
Just my gut, man. I'm just seeing how people are reacting to stuff, and you know, not to get into the whole like what's happening with cases and stuff like that. But we don't, you know. I have a friend that works in the airline industry, and they said, "What are we going to do? Because it's just going to go from variant A to B to C to D to E. If we're just going to keep locking down and shutting down events and stuff like that, we'll never get out of this thing." So, you know, I'm hoping that these things can just start to proceed, and anybody who's, you know, fearful or unable to vaccinate, don't go to an event. Just don't show up. And you know,
I think one of the biggest things that is happening down in Florida, is that a lot of people haven't been vaccinated there.
Nah, Florida was the highest vaccination rate initially, and especially for those that are vulnerable. I mean, it's got the second oldest population in the nation. I know because I'm down here and I work, you know, but no, there's huge vaccination numbers down here, and you know, I can tell you right now, there aren't any bodies piling up in the streets, or maybe there are, but it's just from people being passed out drunk. It's not,
They're at Jamie's hotel.
Yeah. But the South has been really great lately. I mean, as far as shows happening and people getting out and being excited and like wanting to, well, exactly. So vaccination does not guarantee you will not get COVID. So that's what I'm saying. At some point, we're like, okay, if you are really afraid of getting sick, don't go. But we have to, as a society, and I think as people, continue to live and not throw precious time away that we will never get back, and just be safe, you know. There you go. Thank you, Brandon. Brandon's right.
I think one thing's for sure, the commonality that we're getting from everybody here is as the shows get bigger and bigger and bigger, it seems like the fervor and the excitement to get back to it is getting just as fervor as well. So I definitely am looking forward that MegaCon will be quite the show, and most of us will be there. And so hey, James, since you're here, first night, are you doing Disney again?
Yes. I don't know. I just did. What did I do yesterday? Universal yesterday.
Yeah.
And then I did Busch Gardens.
How was Universal?
I like this Carlos. I like Carlos.
Well, Carlos just claimed a Mustafa print, so.
Oh, well, yeah.
Okay.
So
Mustafa really likes them.
Yeah, we're doing artwork for a car that's going to be at SEMA this November, so I'm very excited.
Really?
About it. Yes.
Now you got me excited.
Yes.
Can you say what it is?
Which car? It's a Challenger Hellcat. They're turning it into a Hellbat.
Oh.
Yeah.
If it wasn't a Chrysler, I'd be more excited, but it's still very cool.
I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
No, that's cool. How'd you get that gig, Mustafa?
You know what? Just being a good person, and I've seen him the last few years, and then we hung out. Yes, exactly. We hung out a bit at Albuquerque Comic-Con, which was a phenomenal show for me. And and
I was there. Was I there?
No, you weren't at that one, man.
Oh, never mind.
You were, I think, in 2020. This was the one that happened like a couple months ago.
Oh, okay. No, I was somewhere else.
Yeah,
Very
sorry.
good.
Yeah. But should be a fun opportunity.
Very cool. Very cool. Do you know if Carlos is going to be at MegaCon?
I don't think so.
I'm sure he'll tell us. But that's cool. That's awesome. That's a great opportunity. So are you going to take some pictures and show us, or shoot some video?
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. I'll show you preview art. I'll show you all kinds of things. Yeah.
Excellent.
Right. Very cool.
Hey,
Very
James,
cool.
is there a word called fervorer?
I was wondering about that myself.
No, but you can claim it. You better claim it quick.
No,
'cause
you
I'm gonna
didn't jump
steal
on that one. Sorry.
Trademark.
F you.
I'm gonna. It reminds me of the old Neil Simon bit when he said the Oscar's talking to Felix, and the
No, the note.
and
Left the note.
yeah, and he said, "Dear Oscar, we're all out of milk. F you." He said it
F
took
you.
me 3 months to figure out F you meant Felix Unger.
Great line.
It says they've got old classic Neil Simon.
Yeah,
And,
we're out of cornflakes, I
Simon
think
said
it
he
was.
didn't plan it that way. He didn't name Felix for that reason. But it
It just
dawned on
came
him
on
when he was writing that
Oh,
part.
it's fantastic.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's the best bits are the unintended, right?
It took me 3 months to figure out.
Felix, I'm going to kill you. I'm going to reenact.
Stephen, are the best children unintended?
Hey, all 4 of mine unintended children are the best.
Okay.
Oh my lord.
I don't know.
Unintended or unattended?
Ask
Well,
King Henry VIII on that one.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't. He wasn't too happy.
Well, I have nowhere. I have a throne, but I don't have a castle. But I have good kids. I got 4 girls. Unfortunately, the only thing my wife is upset about is that I couldn't give her the boy. And I was like, I like gambling, but not that much.
Yeah,
So the
but we
toilet
got,
seat in your place is never down, is what you're saying.
we got 2
Never
at
up.
once.
You got 2 at once?
2
Yeah, you
boys
get
at
twins,
once.
Sean.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
You got twins?
Yeah, you didn't know I have twin boys? You met them.
Well, they never were still. I can never measure them up.
Exactly. I was the end of my line. And we had a daughter.
Girl.
We had a girl, and I was the end of my line. My dad was an only child. My mom was an only child, and I had given up on even getting married and having kids. I met my wife late in life, and then we had my daughter. She says, I'd really like to try again, and we did. And then when we went for the scan there, they said, "Oh, here's one heartbeat, and here's the other." I said, "Excuse me? Oh, you didn't know you're having twins?" No, I did not. And then they said, "Can you handle 2 boys?" And I went, "Yes." And before I even called my mom, I called my mechanic because he's been taking care of my Camaro for 38 years now, and he's a twin. And he went, "You're so screwed."
John, I'm a twin, and you're so screwed.
I
Oh my god.
There's
That is
another
great.
one of you out there, Joe?
No, she looks more like Patty Duke than I do. So.
Wait a minute. Okay, good twin reference.
Oh my god, that is cool. You're a twin with a girl. That's so nice.
Well, we lost. We got into having kids, and we lost
Sorry.
both James and Jamie. They were like, we're out.
My
Oh,
name
they-
starts. John, people whose name starts with a J, just log off right now.
We still have John.
It doesn't
here.
include you, yo.
Okay. Oh, that's right. Hoisted by my own petard.
Aha.
Well, I was gonna say either you were having twins or a Time Lord, but I don't know how many people would have got that.
Hey, the reference "hoist on one's own petard" remind me to tell you what the guy at the firehouse said to me when I made that comment. They're not the brightest bulbs on the tree.
You said it.
I guess
you
you can't
call me-
water. You can't water it down for the audience.
Did you call me a similar word?
Yeah.
You
Oh,
think that
right,
together?
right.
And I just looked at him like, yeah, pretty much.
That's good.
All right, sounds good. So yeah, the MegaCon's next week. We're hoping for a great turnout. We hope to see everybody there.
Yay.
Carlos, we're glad you joined us. Thanks for claiming one of Mustafa's prints. He could use the support, and we're excited to see how the car turns out.
Oh my
Yes.
God, that's so exciting.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Later, show it off.
Okay, I have to go today early because I have a nice work meeting. But before, I just want to share the colors I finished on my cheer up piece. I think this is for UltraCon, right, Steven? I'm not sure.
We're hoping.
Okay, maybe. Maybe for UltraCon. But if not, it's like, it was super fun to me to work in this character because, the cartoon, I watched it when I was younger. And I also watched the rebrand they did, like the new cartoon they did. And I like both, even when they are very different. So was a very cool piece to work on, and I never drew a Shira before. So here is my first Shira, and the best thing was to draw Swiftwind. He is so cute.
I love the horse and the color scheme. Like everything just kind of sings together the way you have the pinks on the bottom and the blues on the top.
Did you do the colors, Francine?
Yeah, but then my boyfriend fixed it. Like he did all the crazy, like all the effects and stuff like that. When I painted it, it was mostly everything. Like the clouds were all pink, and he came with the idea of having like the blue, and that really helped it to pop it up.
No, it's very cool. And if you line up all of our Series 6 stuff, it's very thematic in terms of the colors.
It's very colorful, right? I like that because the idea was like to have the 80s vibe. So I hope that you guys like it, and that's it for my last piece of this 80 fever.
It has an 80s vibe, but it's probably better than what we remember. Like we remember it being very colorful, but it probably doesn't look nearly as good as this.
Oh, thank you. But also because I think we remember them with, better than what they are really now.
Rose-colored glasses, exactly. Yeah.
I think it looks a lot like the coloring on a lot of the prints from Japanese anime from the 70s when they would do like posters to promote the series and stuff, and that's totally a compliment.
Yeah.
No, I get that. I love that.
I'm sure Joe remembers Epic Magazine from Marvel. They had done a whole article in the thing with art of a lot of the Japanese stuff from the animators, and again, the posters, the promotional pieces and whatnot, very much like that. That was the first thing that popped into my mind when I saw that. And again, it's totally a compliment.
Yeah, no, it's I think it's great all around, and it seems like UltraCon is going to be where all the nostalgia is going to happen because they just signed another voice talent. They signed another Silverhawk, and they signed they signed someone else from Dragon Ball Z. I forget her name. I apologize. I'm sure Luke.
The blonde woman, right?
Yeah.
I can't think of her name, but I saw it on Facebook.
Oh, I know. I like that. Irving sent the video, and I pushed play, and this woman started yelling at me, and I was like, "What did I do?"
Yes.
Yeah. No, it was cool. Irving's doing a great job lining up some nostalgia talent for all of us middle-aged white guys.
Hey, will there be somebody there from Demolition? Ha ha ha.
Yeah, you're going to be there, John. We're just hoping you come in face paint. You should. Day one, just come in the face paint. I think that would be the best.
That goes right hand in hand with my Lucha Libre story from Mexico, where the guy thought I was an audience plant. And I almost got stabbed because of it. That was the best. You know, if you'd have told me when I was 14 or 15 that these things were going to happen, I would have been like, this is great. But at the time, I was just like, I don't want to get stabbed and cause an international incident. And then with that latest rumor, I'm afraid I'm going to get sued. So, you know.
You're the fifth member of Demolition. You didn't know that?
I'm like the fifth Beatle.
Yeah, Axe, Smash, Crush, Bob, and
Bob.
There is a book called The Fifth Beatles, so maybe you can make the book called The Fifth Member of the Demolition. There you go.
The Fifth Demolition. Before you go, Fran, we have a request. Oh, sorry. Oh, Luke Holbrook says, John, I'm bringing a wrestling item for you.
Cool. Hey, I'm Axe, Smash, Crush, and Shemp.
There you go. That's exactly where I was going with that. I just couldn't pull Shemp out.
Francine, if you leave, we're just going to talk about you.
I know. I'm going to rewatch the show.
Oh, okay.
And we're going to do it in we're going to do it in only Joe Rubenstein trademark language.
Right.
Uh-oh.
Oh, James is back.
Well, sorta.
Before you go, Fran, there is a question for you from Brendan. He missed it last week, and he heard that you said about your turtle cover. Can you tell us a little bit about the turtle cover you have coming out, when it's coming out?
I don't know. I'm very bad at this. And that was my first cover, so I never asked when it's going to be out or which number it's supposed to be.
Yeah, we don't know the issue number, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I have to reach to the publisher and ask that. Sometime I will do it. But it's an upcoming cover. I don't know exactly when or the issue. I have to figure those things out. And it was a pretty cool project because they allowed me to make a cover for them that it didn't have like a script. It was like for a special cover, so they allowed me to go wild, and I give them a very different layout options. Like none of them were like, similar to any other thing, and then pick one. They pick a couple, and between those, they basically told me like, go with the one that you want, and I picked one. But then I want to do the other one as well. So probably I will do the other one as a print or something like that. But the one I didn't pick, a friend told me that reminds him to the poster of the movie, the 80s or 90s movie.
Yeah.
Because the guys are like sneaking out from one of the, the holes.
Sewers?
The
Manhole
manhole thing. Yeah. They are like picking out from that. And they are trying to steal a pizza. So I like the concept. I like the idea. So you can see only like the guys trying to steal the pizza and people feet walking. So I will probably finish that one at some point because I like that idea. But then for the cover that is gonna be printed, I picked the other one. So I hope everybody like it once it's out. And the whole news is like I did the art and Mustafa here did the inks for it.
There you go.
That sounds awesome.
And you guys can see the original art at MegaCon. There's nothing to say they can't see it. Just don't take a picture.
Yeah, don't take a picture.
Is it going to be available to buy, Mustafa?
The original art? Yeah. Like I was saying last week, I did 2 shows, and of all the originals that I brought, that was the only one that I asked about. How much? I was like, I just finished this like a day ago, man. Yeah, people are really interested in it.
Francine, do you have pencils, or did you do it digitally?
I did it digitally.
Oh, so only Mustafa gets the original booty.
No, I mean, we'll split
Better
it.
rephrase that.
Yeah.
Hey,
Francine, I like it when you go wild.
Francine going wild. It's a video.
Oh boy.
Francine gone wild.
say
Guys,
on, bro.
I got a commission I got to finish up here.
Ooh, braggart.
No,
All right, guys.
It's for MegaCon. Here, I'll show you. Let's see. Well, it's not. It's guys picking it up at MegaCon. But I'll show you. Give you guys a sneak peek. It's
William Shatner.
yeah,
It's William Shatner.
that's right. I thought that I thought that I wanted to do something of Captain Kirk on a bad day. So
You could use a tan.
That's pretty cool.
That's the guy from Austin Powers, right?
yes,
Yeah.
Okay,
You could
so
use
all
it.
of us who are unemployed get to stay.
that's actually I think that was Joe. I think that was Joe's Moyle.
because
Wow.
they needed a really
Big knife.
Okay.
Nice.
So,
Wow.
Okay,
It's
lovely
good
guy.
See you, Fran.
Call him no Yiddish words.
So
see
long,
you
Fran.
later.
I'll see you guys soon. Lots of love, everybody.
Bye.
Sorry,
In
my
1
computer
week,
died
James.
earlier.
1 week.
All right. Yes, I'll see you guys very soon.
See you in 3.
Take it
See
easy.
you, man.
Ciao.
If you get COVID, don't come.
I'll sneeze on you.
Okay.
Cool.
Kiss me like always.
And then we were 4. All right, guys. Just to let you know, if you just to segue to something James said, if you guys are looking for commissions and you want to pick it up at MegaCon or UltraCon or any other shows in the future that these artists are doing, you can now go onto their website and pre-book them and make sure you get on that lineup card because they fill up quick on day 1. So why not jump the line, go on the website and pre-book them, and then you can pick it up at the show. So at the various sites, so that would be jamescmulligan.com, francinedelgado.com, mustafainc.com, johnhebertart.com, and joerubinsteinart.com. FU.
That's the Felix Unger network.
That's right.
popular.
Right. That's right.
All right. Well, since there's just 4 of us, we've got a couple minutes here before the top of the hour. Let's talk about Ariel's with us. Ariel, good to see you. Thank you for joining us again.
Everybody tell her happy birthday. It was her birthday yesterday.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Ariel.
birthday, Ariel. I'd sing, but I don't want to ruin your birthday.
You get anything good?
Wait, we'll do what we do with my kids. Are you 1? Are you 2? Are you 3? No, I'll just stop there.
Oh God.
Is that public domain stuff again?
Yes. I'm only allowed to swim in public domain.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
And Jamie wants you to know, and JamieCokerCreations.com. Jamie, you really got to stop going to those hotels with economy in the name, buddy. stronger Wi-Fi signal. Go to a near Starbucks, buddy. All right.
Hey, he didn't say though that he heard the next room. I Poppy C. I've had that one.
I just love that he said that there was a girl overdosing and animal control was there.
Yeah, why animal control?
They're the only ones with the ring things?
That's just
Feral, I guess.
They were available, probably.
They were available. Oh my goodness. Happy birthday, Ariel.
In situations like that, anybody who's like city rescue of any type is trained to resuscitate and whatnot. It's just that their assignment is animal control. They probably couldn't get an ambulance there in time and whatnot. Who's got, an EpiPen? Who's got the train? Okay, they'll go and keep them going until the fire department gets there. That's just from a guy who was involved in that kind of thing.
So what you said earlier, they're on a petard, is that it?
Yes. So you've heard of the Wynantskill Fire Department? Oh, was that out loud? I'm sorry.
Wow.
All right. Well, I had a question that I wanted to talk about, but before we do that, let's just do the top of the hour housekeeping, and then we'll dive into it. We'll do show and tell as well. All right, guys. We're just going to pretend it's 4 o'clock, top of the hour. Thank you all for joining us. Again, we are the creators of MBartist, and as such, we like to draw, and we have featured art prints for you, and we would like to share them with you. So let's run through them. We got Bob McLeod. Looks like Bob's MIA again. We're not getting his 12 minutes in the sunshine. This is his Batman 66. We got Vera's Harley Quinn homage to the Todd Father. Francine Delgado, which unfortunately got pulled away to a Barbie meeting. This is her X-Men Dazzler Derby. Mr. Coker, who has bad Wi-Fi and apparently a couple people sleeping in the hallway outside his hotel room. This is his Futurama gang's all here.
I have bad Wi-Fi, but I went to see a doctor about it. So.
They give you the blue pill?
Every time. But it keeps falling out.
Oh, that's not right. That's not right.
Okay.
Oh, my God.
Okay, I'm just going to let that one breathe. All right, Mr. Mulligan, who joined us today for the first time in a long time. It was good to see him again in Florida, waiting for us to come down for MegaCon. This is his Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Mr. Rubenstein's Guardian of the Galaxy. Mr. Hebert's Original versus Uncanny X-Men.
My kids are Ninja Turtles and stormed my studio. Sorry.
That's all right. Is that Jack?
Yeah.
Jack and Brett, yeah.
Oh, the twins.
The twins.
We were just talking about you guys.
That's right.
We want to know that we appreciate all the torture you put your father through.
Yeah, that's right.
Just remember. Just remember, guys, back in your dad's day, he used to get the belt. Now he just makes the belt.
My mother, wherever she is, if there's an afterlife, she's laughing. She is laughing uncontrollably.
All right, so what's next? Oh, there we go. Mustafa Musa's Wolverine Sentinel Rage. It is not the Iron Giant, guys. That would just be me. And then we're just gonna there's Franklin. I swear to God, my lovely wife picks these every week, and she likes to torture me.
Hey, we don't need to hear about your personal life.
Yeah, well, that's how we got 4 girls.
Well, there you go.
All right, guys. Once again, these are our featured art prints. As we said earlier, 3 ways you can do it. Comment, questions, put them in there as frequent as possible. Each one gets you a little ticket into a draw at the end of the show, and the winner will be able to pick one of these fine nine art prints. Or you could just say, as was done earlier, claim anything by Mustafa. Now, those are a lot of prints, my friend. But today, you're only on the hook for one. You just put claim, whatever, and Lovejeet will help you out. Number 3, go to MBartist.com. Every one of these images, whether you desire an art print, a platinum, or a canvas, is going to be for free shipping on checkout with the aptly titled free shipping, promo code, not FU. All right, guys. There we go. Those are the feature art prints. Now let's do show and tell. Anybody got anything for show and tell? Everybody seems to be feverishly working away. The last time we asked Mustafa to show what he was working on, he held up a checklist. It was
yeah, I can hold up another checklist that I'm doing. Yeah. All right, let's see. Somebody wanted Batman and Spawn together. So here's a Batman and Spawn.
Cool.
They meant kissing in an embrace.
Yes, absolutely. And I can show you a preview of something that I haven't even shown online yet. Here is, speaking of that Spawn guy, here's Spawn and Violator going at each other. That'll be at MegaCon.
They meant kissing in an embrace. Okay.
Yes, absolutely. They
took an embrace.
You can't see it behind Spawn's mask, but his tongue's out.
Oh.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh.
Luke says, "Hey Joe, just don't let the blue pill get stuck in your throat. It'll give you a stiff neck."
Oh.
Tip your waitress. Try the veal.
Try the veal. I'll be here all week.
Okay.
Yes, but just the tip. Anyways.
Roast beef tips.
So, who did the color on the Spawn Violator piece there, Mustafa?
That was Brian, who he can knock it out of the park sometimes, and I think he did a good job. I had to, tweak it a little bit, but he did a good job.
Sometimes.
Awesome. I know you got some you can show us there, John. Something we're hoping to get done for UltraCon.
Oh, you mean this?
Oh, make that full screen.
Look at that.
Guys, look at that. We're hoping to God we can have that done in time for UltraCon and get that signed by the voice talent.
Something tells me it's going to be getting scanned and sent to you like Saturday morning before I'm on the road.
Well, I'm going to make sure we ship it off to Sanju. I'm going to have to stock them every day.
I'm working as hard as I can. I'm trying to get this thing done. So.
Yeah, Sanju, I keep piling up on Sanju the work, and he keeps promising me to get them done by the end of the week. Sanju, you got a lot of work coming, my friend. I hope your dance card isn't full.
That Mumra and Lion-O still on track?
He says I should be getting that today. He has
sweet.
That's number one, and then the second one is what was the second one? I know one of them is Micronauts. That's number 3. Oh, John's Han Solo is number 2.
Oh, okay. How is that working out?
I haven't seen it yet.
Okay, well, I was just wondering because you know why I'm asking.
Yeah, I know.
And the Micronauts thing, is that mine or is that somebody else?
That's you, buddy.
Okay, all right.
Oh, wait till you see the color scheme John picked for this one. It's 1970s rock album.
No, it's not. It's 1985. There, right there. See?
There you go. There's the color scheme for his Micronauts cover.
No, guess
That's
not.
awesome.
I can't wait. Sanju's worth the wait. Sanju's always worth the wait.
He's like Dunkin' Donuts. It's worth the trip.
That's right. Oh, and Brandon wants to know if you're still. Which original are you interested in, Brandon? We're always selling originals. I got a feeling Brandon saw something he liked. Brendan has. We're always selling originals, Brandon. Just let know which one you want. Please have. Luke says, please, for the love of God, have that ready for UltraCon, John.
Okay. Certainly. Joe, did you remember that album cover or not?
No, I wasn't into that group. So,
but a lot of people were into that cover because that was the first, I think, $25,000 album cover.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah. Roger Dean.
Oh, right. Question for you, Mustafa, from Brendan. Who has a better cape? Actually, we could ask this around the board. Who's got a better cape to draw, Spawn or Doctor Strange?
To draw or actually like the fake character? Like
take it either way.
Yeah, because both of them are living, right? Like those capes, like live, like they move and all of that. I don't know. I'm gonna say Doctor Strange, who's been around longer. How's that?
I agree.
Joe?
Yeah.
I've never done the other guy.
Spawn?
Yeah, Spawn. When I was 15 years old, my job on Doctor Strange that the Krusty Bunkers were thinking was to do the pattern on all of the cape. So you just go.
Yeah, I love that pattern.
Yeah. By the way, you didn't ask me what I was doing these days. Did you?
I'll tell you what, though, I get more requests for Spawn, like maybe 10 to 1.
Yeah.
So
really?
Even
Yeah,
after the movie.
did.
Okay. Anyway,
Well, so like the Doctor Strange movie, like it was for like about a year or two. It was popular.
out.
The Krusty Bunkers, though, great reference. I'd forgotten you were part of that.
So you want to see what I'm working on?
Yes, we do. That was my next question, sir.
This is a Mike Nasser cover for a book called Liberty Brigade, which was a GoFundMe, which we got all of our money on the first day, and after 30 days, we had 2.5 times the money we were asking for.
Cool.
He used to be Mike Nasser, now he's Mike Netzer.
Yep.
And
And he's
his
funky.
very first job was my very first job, and here we are, 45 years later, still working together. I
They still
also
call him-
have this, which is a watercolor, not a marker, a watercolor I did of the guy who was the model for Doc Savage. So
Oh,
instead of
Steve
turning
Holland?
him- yeah. So instead
Cool.
of turning him into James Bond as Doc Savage, I just kept him as him. So
Did you ever meet him?
no.
I met him at a show in New York, and it was scary. He was in his 70s. He looked like he might be 40. He was still in excellent shape. He was wearing the torn shirt and the jodhpurs. It was amazing.
Wow. I did meet the first Superman, Kirk Allen. That was
Really?
yeah. And I also met when I was a kid, I knew Siegel and Schuster, and people always think that's a joke, but it's like, no, I knew Siegel and Schuster. They seemed like old men at the time. They're probably younger than I am now. But
You
they
know what's
seemed-
weird? After I met my wife, I found out my timing's always been really bad. Her family is related to Jack Leibowitz,
Oh, okay.
who was the big DC guy. My timing sucks.
John, Joe, the painting that you did there, the shadows there, is that talk to me about the technique on the blues there.
No, I just a traditional watercolor, just right off the palette and let the thing drip, and I just decided to let him meld into the background so that the ochres were more important.
Do you think that I think I know the answer to this, but do you think you're starting to master that technique, or is it just something that never gets mastered? It's just a happenstance type way of painting.
I'm not sure how you're defining technique, but I'm not wild about the way I do watercolors. I want to do them a lot wetter, more spontaneous, maybe a little bit more abstract, which isn't necessarily the right thing for the comic book print market. But I'd like to do a watercolor that just floats, instead of render. I just want the wet and the wet run into each other, and accidents happen, and accept what's there. And right now, I'm a little too controlling of it.
Right. Well, we'll find out. We'll find out with this one, because one of your paintings that we did for his comics is going to be at UltraCon, and here's the prototype.
Yeah, that's a little bit more like it, because I just let the washes sort of dribble down and accepted whatever happened.
And that thing is gorgeous, by the way.
I think the trick is just say, okay, whatever happens, I have to live with it, not futz with it too much.
And here's John's prototype book. That's
oh, cool.
John modeled for Captain Marvel, which is
yeah, he did. You have no idea how long he had to suck it in to get that pose right.
You're not a nice person.
I'm jealous, John. That's why I'm jealous. But you know what I didn't realize? So the Wiz books are double the thickness of a traditional Golden Age book.
Oh, boy.
That looks like a phone book.
They are. There's 60 pages. I was like, what the hell? Like, Josh comes running in and he goes, do you realize how many pages are in these books? I was like, no. I just picked covers. So it's like, it's funny because like here's I don't have Bob's in front of me, but here, look at, there's 4 of them stacked up. And then like, here's a planet. Look at the difference. Look at the difference in that.
So you're getting your money's worth is what you're saying when you buy it.
No, what I mean is I'm paying more in print.
Are you? I was gonna say, yeah. Plus, it's like heavier. I mean, is there a second printing where you can make them like half as thick?
I don't know. Like, I think we could probably turn it into a mini series at this point.
Yeah.
Anyways, but we want to make sure we give you guys great value and the nostalgia experience of buying a Golden Age book. So that's what you're getting on your Wiz Comics. Same price as everything else, just double the book. All right, here we go. Yeah, it's a 12-pound comic. Shipping's gonna be triple. Anyways, guys, we've got 20 minutes left, and I just wanted to talk about something real quick that I saw on the internet. I thought it was pretty cool. Trilogies. So I want to throw this around the horn real quick, and then I'm kind of leading you guys on to something, but we'll get onto it real quick. Mustafa, favorite movie trilogy of all time for you?
Oh, geez.
Wow, really? Wow, favorite trilogy. All of them have holes. I mean, like Star Wars, all three aren't great, like in any. Oh man, that's tough. Even Die Hard, like Indiana Jones, like there's
Weapon.
There's some like great, like 2 out of the 3, and then they like, ooh, we screwed up. Were all 3 are good?
No, just your favorite, personal favorite. Just pick your personal favorite. We're trying to go somewhere with this.
That's the easy answer, I think, for Jamie. Star Wars, Empire, Return of the Jedi, but Return of the Jedi, it's not as good as the other 2.
Oh, you just don't like teddy bears.
But
I mean, dancing. Yeah, it felt like a little rushed, that last movie.
Yes, it did. Yeah.
Back to the Future is okay. Yeah, man, that's tough, man. Come back to me. I don't know.
All right, we'll come back to you, John. Favorite
Captain America. How's that? Those 3 are pretty good.
Captain America. All right.
Yeah, there's no holes in those. All 3 are very different vibes. Very good movies.
John.
Die Hard, the first 3 Die Hards. I love them.
Die Hard 2, though.
Yeah.
Oh, I love Die Hard 2.
Did you ever read the book?
It's so corny, man.
I know. That's what I love about it.
Did you ever read the book?
No.
No.
It's called 58 Minutes.
Okay.
Not John McClane. They just bought the rights to the book, and it's set in New York, and it's the same story. Really, really good.
Because like Die Hard with a Vengeance is awesome. People sleep on that movie. That movie is awesome. And the first movie, of course, is like one of the best movies of all time. It's just that second movie, man. It's tough. I don't know.
Well, it's still cool though. I mean, I still find
it's better than like any action movie.
Yeah.
Like Die Hard 2 is kind of corny compared to the other 2, but it's still better than almost anything coming out now.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Easy.
Yes.
On the comments, I see Luke says Jaws, Brendan's Back to the Future, except for the plot hole in the second one. Ariel says prequels.
The prequels? Oh my God, we're gonna sue you right now. Oh my God.
Ariel says Misa like the prequels.
Of the 3 movies, if you combine all 3, it's half of a good movie.
There you go.
It's still a good pod race.
It's a good pod race, and then that fight with the sand and all that. Yeah. Yeah.
What about some of the James Bond movies? There you go.
Yeah, you know what? If you can pick out 3 James Bond movies, done. Yeah, done.
Honor Majesties. Let's see. Casino Royale. Live and Let Die.
That's good.
Joe, you're very quiet there. You have any thoughts on trilogies?
That's good.
I'm sure when they make the third Porky's, that will be my favorite.
They already did.
They did make a third Porky.
There was a music video.
There was Porky's 2 and Porky's Revenge.
Right?
Yeah.
They're kind of they're not exactly a trilogy, but they're sort of all united. It's Barry Levinson's Baltimore movies.
Yeah, those were good.
Whatever the hell their names were, but John, you Avalon, and Diner, and the other. But they're sort of all the same Baltimore family growing up in the 50s and 60s.
Yeah,
and they were good movies.
Yes, they were.
There were no Porky's, but
Well, yeah, and they didn't have a music video like the third Porky's. Look that thing up, Dave Edmonds, ladies and gentlemen.
I love Porky's.
Can I say the 3 Jackass movies? Can I say that?
There you go.
Sure, why not?
Those are all good.
You can say it.
They never lost their quality.
Whatever the bar was, like you watch them 20 years later, they're still gonna make you laugh. You're not gonna feel good about yourself.
Jamie's watching us. He needs to get back on here. He just said Back to the Future, more like How I Banged My Mother.
Yeah, that's pretty great. That's pretty great.
Hey, what about the Christopher Lee Draculas? There's at least 3 good ones in there.
How many did he make?
Oh, 6 or 7, I think.
Wow.
Had no idea.
Intentionally?
Evil Dead 2 and Army of Darkness for sure.
Oh yeah. I love
Yeah.
Army of Darkness.
Evil
What is
Dead, it doesn't hold up quite as much, but yeah.
What is it? Is it the odd number Star Trek movies are good, or the even number Star Trek movies are good?
Even
People say
Even.
evil.
246.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wrath of Khan, Voyage Home, and Undiscovered Country.
I don't know if anybody's gonna pick the new Star Trek movies, the new 3.
No. Well, the first
Yeah.
one was fun, but
Well,
then it
let's
just
see.
went.
It turned into Star Wars.
Yes.
Well, yeah, he turned it into Star. Yeah, Thor.
It was
Thor
his audition tape.
Yeah, that's right. Anyways, the reason why I was asking is I found
Oh,
this online. I thought this was really cool.
Yeah.
So let's go through these and see what you guys think. Nobody said The Godfather. Yes.
Oh,
3
third one.
was Trainwreck, but
Oh,
1
come
and
on,
2.
3?
Rocky's good. Those 3 are good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, Batman should be higher. That guy's a jerk. Whoever made this. Like seriously, nobody doesn't like the first 2 movies.
Yeah.
Well,
The second
Really?
one has holes.
The second
Yeah.
one is not a good Batman movie, but is a good movie.
I don't know. The second one's a cure for insomnia.
It's just so weird. It's so Tim Burton.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's what happened. Is Warner Bros. Like, you made us so much money, go ahead, do whatever the hell you want. And
and
he's
then,
like,
oh,
okay,
hold
That was
on.
a bad idea.
yeah, hold my beer. We're gonna show you what Nightmare Before Christmas is gonna
So okay, so I'm gonna talk to John about this. Die Hard, they have the second movie rated higher than the third, and I don't know about that.
I disagree with that. I disagree with
Yeah.
I don't mind the second one. I mean, okay, it's lighter weight, but it's nowhere near as bad as the fourth one.
I think part of it is the villain is so villainous, and then the first movie and the third movie, the villain was fun, you know?
Oh, and
be. Well, that's
also
'cause
like,
they were related.
the first
Well,
two
because they're
Beverly
related, they
Hills
had
Cop.
sense of humor.
Beverly Hills Cop was great. The second one was amazing. The third one sucked.
Yeah,
yeah.
third one sucked. Yeah.
It was a
Yeah.
sitcom.
Well, you know what's the one thing that I noticed that's interesting here is Lord of the Rings.
Mhm.
Flatline right across, all 3 consistent.
Yeah, but they blend into each other for me, man. It's like one. You want to talk about cure for insomnia?
Yeah. Well, that's because there's a lot of walking, right?
Sure was.
You've heard Kevin Smith's bit in Clerks 2 about
That was the ring.
walking.
Yep.
And no one said Alien. The
Oh,
Alien.
well,
Well, because of Alien 3. Like the first
Yeah.
2 are great, but Alien 3
Yeah.
is not beloved.
yes.
Well, it's just too bad. Jamie says Nightmare on Elm Street 1 through 3.
Mm,
I don't remember the third one.
yeah.
What about Spider-Man? Spider-Man there.
Nobody. I
Third
didn't
one
really
was
like
not
the first
great.
one that much. The second one is awesome.
Yeah, third one was not great.
Well, I just thought they turned Green Goblin into a Power Ranger.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
That was a mistake. How tough
And-
would it be to do a
Skinny
good
Venom.
Green Goblin?
Well, they
Yeah.
originally were going to go with the mask idea and try to go, but they thought it was too scary, and then they would lose the kid market, and then toys got in the way.
Hey,
Yeah.
how about the first 3 Halloweens?
Never saw him.
No
I love
idea.
the one with, I even love the one with the mask. It's a completely different
Dream
movie.
Warriors.
Cool.
Yeah, that's right.
There we go. Joe, you're pretty quiet.
Yes, I am.
So do they have Indiana Jones on here?
Yeah, it's the
don't.
second one. Second one on the top.
Okay, so
I
like
like the
based
second.
on ratings, it looks like they put Indiana Jones like at the top and Star Wars.
Yeah, it's Star Wars and
fairly
Indiana
sure
Jones.
everybody watching the show is turned off by now. Maybe you should change the subject.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. We've gotten into the weeds.
Yeah.
All right. No, all right, we'll turn it off. Let's go out. Jamie Coker says Toy Story.
I didn't see it.
All right, let's turn it off.
Toy Story, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, I wanted to show that I thought that was I saw that online and I was like, oh, that's a pretty good talking point. Let's talk about trilogies. We've talked about movies. We haven't talked about trilogies.
Mm.
Anyways, I guess I killed the conversation there. Way to go, Yo.
Let's talk about worst hotel experiences. Jamie?
Jamie, tell us all about it, Jamie.
Maybe.
No, he was talking about Atlanta, and I remember Dragon Con. I did it in 2019, and I had the place set up for me and everything, and then last minute it got changed and taken away, and I had to scramble last minute, and I stayed in literally the worst. It was the worst night I've ever had. I was terrified. Oh my god!
Really?
Just go like 1 or 2 blocks outside of like downtown Atlanta. It gets sketchy. Oh.
Well, the
Like,
first time,
like the Uber driver pulled over and was like, "Are you sure you want to be here?" And I'm like, "I'm not sure, but I literally have no other place." The next closest location was 27 miles away.
oh,
Wow! Everything was sold out because Dragon Con is just nuts.
first time I did a show in Boston. During the night at the, and it was a nice hotel, so the hotel experience wasn't the terrible thing, but I kept hearing what sounded like gunshots. And the next morning, somebody was telling me 3 people were shot within a block of the place. So that was a little scary.
Yeah.
I booked a Airbnb in Chicago, and it was a perfectly fine apartment, but I didn't realize it was in the same neighborhood that they filmed Shameless.
Oh, okay.
And the guy went, "Are you sure?" I went, "Yeah, but I locked the 4 gates behind me and didn't leave till the morning when the Uber showed up and jump into that and get to the convention." So they're not always the best you think.
4 gates? Wow.
Yeah, I mean the gate to get into the actual property, the gate at the door, and then the lock on my door. So that's 4 layers to hopefully see.
It's like Get Smart. It's like the beginning of Get Smart.
Right.
Yeah.
And then he dove headfirst into the Uber and said, "Run it."
Keep it running.
Keep it running.
So Mustafa, where did you stay at Dragon Con just to see if it matches up with Joe? Joe's going to Dragon Con.
It was I think it was at a friend's Airbnb that they had, and like it took us like it was ridiculous. Yeah. I spent a crazy amount of money on one night at a very nice hotel that was like literally a block away. Yeah, I was like totally worth it.
350, 400 for the night.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. But I got to sleep.
Luke says, "I had a cheap motel and the wall caught on fire in the middle of the night."
Yeah, that might win. I think Luke wins. Jeez.
Were you? Was it in the middle of the winter and you were cold, Luke? That's awesome. I remember my first con I did outside of Toronto, close where I could drive home, was in Philadelphia. I did Wizard World.
Yeah,
Philadelphia. And the first day ended, and everybody went that way, but my hotel was that way. And I started walking, and it was a Best Western, so I thought I'd be safe. But then I realized it was wedged between it looked like a multi-million-dollar dance club, and on the other side was the shell of a building. Like it was the burn marks, you could see through it.
Was it walking distance?
This was walking distance?
Yeah, it was like 5 blocks.
It was across a freeway or bridge or something.
Yeah.
I think I stayed at that one.
I know where you mean. Yep.
Everybody went the other way, and I went that way.
That
and I was like, "Oh, this does not look good."
It wasn't that bad, but the TV didn't work, and I got very irate with it. Yeah, I was trying to watch a playoff game. Yeah.
For those of you who've done the Wizard Philly show, okay, the big convention center, all right. Did you ever see Blowout with John Travolta?
Long time ago.
The murder scene where John Lithgow kills the woman as a cover-up in a vacant lot that's construction, that's the convention center when it was being built.
Oh, really?
And there's a big chase in that and in National Treasure in the Reading Terminal Market right across the street where all the restaurants are.
Reading Terminal Market is great until literally everybody at the con got food poisoning.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And it wasn't until like the last day, and I was like, man, you guys, I don't know what's wrong with you. You guys have a weak constitution. I went there on Monday before I flew out, and then I got food poisoning.
Which restaurant?
Who knows? I grabbed like 3 or 4 different things. It's a whole collection of little tiny shops. So I was like, I'll just try some of this. I'll try some of that. Yeah.
We always went to the Amish eating place for breakfast, and that's great. I don't usually eat breakfast, but it's better than eating the garbage they sell in the convention center.
I tried to eat some Amish, but they're really tough when you chew on them.
They are. It's the hat.
We're going to go R-rated or we went PG. Yeah. That was good.
Fran's not here for the snare drum effect. Sorry. Brandon says the Economy Inn in Louisville. There's Brandon with the economy word again. Kept getting phone calls from prostitutes all night.
Cool.
Take your phone off the hook.
Luke says the AC that was plugged in the wall threw sparks and then the wall burst into flames. Great way to wake up. Well, at least you woke up, buddy.
I mean,
I had
yeah.
in Miami. I had a cockroach on my mirror the size of my fist.
What?
They
Wow.
gotta make
Yeah.
a living too.
It was a brand new Marriott. I walked into the room. I see this huge cockroach smiling at me. So I walked out of the hall, and Mark Bagley was walking into or out of the next room. And he's like, "What's the matter with you?" I said, "I got a cockroach as big as my ex's mother's ass, pardon my French, on the wall. It's got its own congressman, for God's sake." He goes, "It's probably just a palmetto bug," because he's a Southerner. I said, "Well, you want to take a look?" He comes in, he takes a look. He goes, "Yeah, it's a palmetto bug." I said, "What is a palmetto bug?" He goes, "Big cockroach."
Yeah. Yeah.
So I called security and I said, "There's a cockroach with its own congressman on my wall. What am I supposed to do?" "Well, it's just a palmetto bug." I said, "I don't care. I want it gone." They said, "Go to the bar, have a drink. When you come back, it'll be gone." So about an hour later, I stagger back into the room and I look out of the corner of my eye, and the mirror that he was perched on is smashed, and there's a big green smear. Somebody just took a shoe and
Oh,
Why didn't you do that? Why didn't you
Exterminator service.
Yeah.
Yeah, I live in Texas. I get roaches all the time. I just take them out. I don't know. It's
Well-
second nature to me.
oh, okay. Jamie sent us a novel. I guess no Wi-Fi. Jamie says we stayed in a hotel where a couple was arguing next door. She had broken his phone. He was mad and told her that they had to go immediately to Walmart to get a new phone. Yeah, because that's where we go to get new phones, Walmart.
absolutely.
She set up a new profile on Facebook for him on the new phone because he believed that his Facebook profile was now gone because his profile was attached to the particular phone.
Oh, good.
Oh, a brain.
So what's funny is he's saying that they were arguing next door. So he was listening. Like he heard all of this from like, you know, they didn't like come to Jamie and be like, "Hey, so what are we gonna do?" You know, like he was
I
listening.
Poppy C. I Poppy C.
Yeah. Well, it just means that Jamie. I'm not rooming next to Jamie at Ultracon. That's what that means.
I'll just keep your conversations to yourself.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Well, true.
And remember this stuff. I
have
usually
you
do
ever-
screen.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen? Oh, we got another one. Brendan said, "I didn't take the." Oh, this is for you, Joe. I didn't.
Brendan's MVP right here.
Yeah. Didn't take the phone off the hook, but I do make them clap their hands continuously when I use the bathroom. Haven't lost the wallet yet.
Yeah. He's the winner of the show.
Yep. There it is.
Jamie says I couldn't stop listening.
Yeah, there's a couple of people like in the rooms next to you. Like I don't know how to say it. It's still like it's not nighttime, but you're kind of uninvolved in an unintentional three-way a little bit sometimes.
Oh, there you go. I Poppy C.
Yeah. You're like, oh, I'm an unwilling participant in this.
Jamie says they were really loud and the police were called.
Wow, that's wow.
This isn't a hotel room story. However, I think you'll find it entertaining. I was at a friend's apartment one time with him and another buddy, and it was like, I don't know, 11 o'clock in the morning in the summer, and he lived in a second-story apartment, and just across a little walkway was another apartment. The window was basically even, about 10 or 11 feet away from the window we were sitting next to. And we were having a couple of drinks, and the phone next door in this apartment rang something like 100 times, and nobody was there. Nobody was picking up. So finally, my buddy's friend goes down the stairs. He goes, "I've had it." He tears down the stairs. Next thing you know, we see him shinning up the drain pipe. He kicks open the screen, goes into the apartment, picks up the phone, and just goes, "We're blanking," and hangs.
Speak. I don't know what blanking is, but I'm going to assume what it is. Have you ever? Do you remember The Secret of My Success? The Michael J. Fox movie.
The soda.
Yeah, and he does the. All right, are you ready? And he can hear the neighbors up against the wall. I had that happen in Dallas for 2 hours every night from 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock after every night of the convention.
Good for them.
Oh yeah, like I was all for it,
But to catch up to you and your productivity.
But the second night, I was going with them. I was doing the Michael J. Fox conductor thing.
Oh yeah.
Well, here's the punchline. Here's the punchline to my story, though. The brother of the fella in question was just made the chief of police of Troy, New York. I am not joking.
Well, he knows how to get into a locked room. Ariel says the last one I went to, I was getting ready for the show, and in the bathroom, I was putting on makeup. and my neighbor blasted some music, so I blasted my music on my phone too. After each song, I felt like they just completed. Completed.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Eric.
Completed.
What kind of crazy song can we blast through the thin drywall? That was great.
Wow, that sounds awful.
You don't need makeup, Ariel.
I'm waiting for Ariel to comment. I'm sorry. There you go. She commented.
Hey, our show's over, by the way. Thank you.
Oh, all right.
Hi, Poppy C.
All right. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wind this show down because yo gotta go. And just a reminder that we will be on again at 6:00 for the Lost Toy Box auction. Hopefully, we'll see you guys again. And if not, hopefully we'll see you at MegaCon. Oh, geez, I forgot. We got to do the draw. Thank you, Love G. Thank you for the reminder, guys. All right, real quick. You were right. VIP Brendan.
There we are. He earned this one.
He earned it. Which one do you want, Brendan? You're the winner, chicken dinner. Show's over. We need Brendan to... Oh, and Jamie would like to remind everybody to like, comment, subscribe. And damn it. Wait, that's not right. Anyways, that was a good way to end it. We need Brendan to pick a print. Pick a print, Brendan. You're a winner, chicken dinner. So in the meantime, guys, there will be no show next Wednesday because every one of us is going to be probably flying into Florida. So hopefully we'll see you guys down at MegaCon Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And you can still Hebert's X-Men because I picked up an Iron Giant Rage already.
Cool. And I will not be flying. I will be passed out on the beach.
There you go.
Right.
Some of us will be flying. Some of us will be passed out.
Let's hope they don't push you back into the water.
Oh.
Jeez.
5-yard penalty, unnecessary roughness.
Okay.
F you.
Or I may be in a holding cell, one or the other.
So anyways, guys, we'll hope to see you all next week. And I'm sure we'll have more hotel stories in 2 weeks. And we hope you come back and join us. So from the Great White North and all points in between, good night, everybody. Thanks for joining us.
Good night, gang.
Out of here.
Steve, I'm going to have to